and a little bit of passion afterwards.
You love it.
That'll be the first person going, Carrington.
Bag Djonai Clout Chaser Carrington. Careful what you wish for, Djonai. Be careful what you wish for. You're the one that circled 8/23 on the calendar. You're the one who tweeted out 8/23 as if it was some date we all should pay attention to. And people paid attention and saw you. Ooh, you had a bad game.
If you thought the drama ended after last week's explosive moment involving Sophie, think again. The moment Sophie left the court, Djonai Carrington sent a brutal message with a hard shoulder hit on Caitlin Clark. Was it revenge, a mind game, or something even more personal? DJ finally broke her silence, and what happened next shocked the entire arena. Here's what really happened behind the scenes.
Put on an absolute display versus the Chicago Sky in a huge win for the Indiana Fever. Take a look at this. The girl continues to just do the impossible. Caitlin Clark has more 30-point 10 assist games than the rest of WNBA history combined. She has more 30-point 10 assist games than the entire history of the WNBA.
She has more 30-point, 10 assist games than the entire WNBA has had in its history combined. Professional sports love creating a villain. But what happens when that so-called villain keeps turning every rivalry into a masterclass in how to make yourself look bad on national television?
Like, just play basketball. Like, why has always got to be something with the same repeated offenders, man? Like, it's always like the less talented out of the group, right? The less talented ones always focus on everything but basketball. The ones that's talented, you know what they focus on? Putting the ball in the hoop. The ones that's less focused, that's less talented, you know what they focus on? They focus on being violent.
If you've been following the WNBA drama this season, you already know Djonai Carrington has practically turned it into a full-time job trying to play the ultimate court villain. But every time she tries to create drama, it seems to backfire and turn into something even more embarrassing on national television.
Just to get embarrassed by Caitlin Clark. The big bad wolf coming through, blowing houses down until she tried to blow down the Caitlin Clark brick house that was built by Djonai. This lady was 3 for 11. 3 for 11, 0 for 3 from the 3. A terrible performance. My goodness, tried to come out and take the show, right? Tried to create her moment, and guess what, Djonai? Now your name is Djonai Carrington.
The whole saga became even more ridiculous after that infamous incident a couple of weeks ago, when Djonai Carrington was ejected from a high-stakes game after a wild flagrant 2 foul on Sophie Cunningham. Everyone expected things to calm down, maybe even a little reflection or a break from the aggressive behavior. But instead, DJ appeared to shift her focus back to the league's biggest spotlight, Caitlin Clark, turning the drama into what looked like another revenge storyline.
Caitlin Clark makes 8 3-pointers. The Indiana Fever win by 23 points. Great foresight on your end, Djonai Carrington. Nobody asked you to clothesline Sophie Cunningham, go into the locker room and tweet, "White privilege." Nobody forced you to do it. But you did it! And you put the spotlight on you. So coming into this game, we were all asking, what's Djonai Carrington going to do 8/23? And she stunk up the...
What happened in their very next matchup felt like a scene from a comedy show, with dramatic looks, exaggerated flops, and a shoulder hit so obvious that the whole arena was left shaking its head. To understand how this strange basketball drama started, you have to look at what Djonai Carrington posted on social media before the game. After being ejected for the incident involving Sophie Cunningham in their previous matchup, DJ posted a cryptic date, clearly pointing to the day she would face Indiana again. It felt like a movie trailer, almost like a warning that when August arrived, payback was coming. But there was one problem with announcing your big revenge moment in advance: you still have to prove it on the court. Instead of looking locked in and focused, DJ seemed more interested in battling with the referee, the crowd, and everything around her, while Caitlin Clark was simply warming up and getting ready to play.
I don't care about basketball anymore. I don't care about basketball. The only thing that I care about is, can I go and clip farm on Caitlin Clark? Like, the second she checked into the game and does that, we're like, here goes Djonai. And then the next possession was this shit. The next possession was this shit. She tries to start shit with Caitlyn. Caitlyn's just like,
I don't care about basketball anymore. I don't care about basketball. The only thing I care about is clip farming Caitlyn Clark. From the moment Djonai Carrington checked into the game, the drama seemed to start. She immediately appeared ready to create tension with Caitlyn, and the intensity was obvious from the opening minutes. But Caitlyn looked completely unfazed by the attention. In the second quarter, with Indiana holding a very small lead, DJ was called for a defensive foul while trying to stop a drive. Instead of simply getting back on defense, she turned the moment into a full-on performance in front of referee Charles Watson, throwing her arms around and dramatically leaning backward as if Caitlyn had just pulled off an unbelievable flop.
Getting used to play on the court as a rookie, that she brings a defensive mentality.
That'll be the first.
Poking the bear. Look at her. Once again, trying to create her moment. Look at her. Why you keep acting like I'm fouling you? Look, and then she's all in the ref face, spitting on him. Look at this. Somebody give her the t-shirt, man. Give her the tech. Give her the tech. Look at this. I'm not doing anything. I'm just guarding up. Okay. You want the smoke? Caitlyn gonna give it to you. You want the smoke? She's gonna give it to you, man. Look, turn around, jump her in the eyeballs.
Funniest part came from Caitlyn's reaction after the bump. Instead of falling down, starting an argument, or demanding a technical foul, Caitlyn simply stepped around the contact, raised one hand, and waved DJ away like it was nothing. The internet quickly exploded with clips of the moment, and the contrast between the two players was impossible to miss. One player seemed determined to create a physical feud, while the superstar being targeted barely looked bothered. And that pattern keeps repeating. Whenever DJ tries to rattle Caitlyn with physical play, trash talk, or social media posts, Caitlyn seems to answer in the best possible way, by playing basketball. Every attempt to create drama only gives fans another chance to watch Caitlyn shine. Analysts quickly started breaking down the footage, pointing out how starting physical contact with a player who is already putting up big numbers can make the aggressor look desperate for attention, especially when the scoreboard tells a completely different story.
Like telling us that Kelsey Mitchell gives shots for herself, but her gravity as well brings shots for others.
Wow, this guy needed that one. Caitlyn Clark off the dribble.
Caitlyn Clark answered the bell tonight with a magnificent 37 points, 10 assists. She knocks down a career-high 8 threes, goes 8 for 12 from three-point range, was on an absolute heater tonight. You can't say enough about how she played tonight. The Fever win 113-90.
While DJ was busy picking up fouls, arguing with the referees, and getting involved in physical moments, Caitlyn Clark delivered one of the best performances of her career. In just 32 minutes, Caitlyn tore apart the defense, hitting 8 three-pointers, scoring 37 points, and recording 10 assists. She completely took over the game, knocking down deep shots while the defense struggled to keep up.
Like the Clark show that she put on in Chicago, any and everybody can get it. Was that white privilege? Well, wait a minute, Djonai Carrington. Was that white privilege? 37 points. Was that white privilege? 10 assists, 37 point, 10 assists, double-double. Was that a white privilege double-double? Was that 8 three-pointers? Right in your eyes, hitting threes from Baghdad, on Natasha Cloud, on you, on anybody. The girl was pulling up from the parking lot. Was that a part of white privilege, DJ?
Social media users quickly reposted DJ's warning posts alongside the final box score, turning the whole revenge story into a wave of viral memes. The more the lead grew, the more obvious the frustration became on the other side. DJ had spent so much energy trying to create physical and emotional drama, but Caitlyn didn't need to mention the shoulder bump or the flop after the game. Her performance said everything.
Hey guys, I was critical of Caitlyn Clark last night. She had a tough game, didn't show up. But guess what tonight? Backs against the wall. You need a win. People talking shit about you. This is what elite players do. You come back and you show the world who you motherfucking are. 37 and 10. No Aaliyah Boston. I don't want to talk shit about Aaliyah Boston.
Huge reaction online showed that many fans are getting tired of these one-sided rivalries that seem to exist mostly in the minds of the players creating the drama. Basketball fans enjoy intense competition when two great players battle on equal terms. But when one player keeps creating physical contact while the other is busy breaking records and dominating on offense, it stops looking like a real rivalry and starts looking like a comedy.
All this nonsense. trying to mock, trying to get a reaction. You look childish and corny. Then going down, shoulder bumping. Like, that's weird, bro. That's weird. And we gotta start calling things for what they is. They're weird. People that do this is weird. Weirdos. That's just the truth. And this is what BLACK privilege looks.
Instead of slowing things down and focusing on basketball, DJ came into the next game with an even bigger chip on her shoulder. Trying to land a sneaky shoulder bump on one of the league's biggest stars right after a major ejection was already a risky move. Doing it while her team was being blown out by 23 points made it look like a huge tactical mistake. As the clips went viral across social media, fans couldn't help but laugh at how badly the revenge story had backfired. The whole thing felt like a 5-act comedy packed into one quarter, showing how mind games against elite players can easily backfire in front of millions of viewers.
Like, she just can't get out of her own way at this point, huh? From raking people across the head, playing victim, staying white privilege, wearing a blonde wig at that, right? Going on your phone, breaking league policy, facing no punishment, showing black privilege in this league, going at the white girl once again on August 23rd. Although it was your funeral last night, Caitlin Clark led your funeral. I enjoyed watching your funeral last night. It was pretty
DJ,
fun.
Meanwhile, was left facing a huge wave of criticism online, with many fans saying her repeated attempts to get under the league's biggest star's skin had turned into a joke. If there is one lesson from this entire drama, it's simple. If you're going to plan a revenge tour on national television, you better find a way to stop your target from scoring 37 points first. Beyond the memes and viral clips, the whole situation showed a basic truth about modern sports: talent is hard to troll. Once the arena cleared and the game was over, the story had changed completely. What was supposed to look like fierce competition started looking more like desperation, while Caitlin Clark used the extra attention as motivation and turned ordinary possessions into highlight plays that kept social media talking.
Is that level where, like, she might be on a minimum contract. She might be looking at being on a minimum contract next year. From people talking about, from being on a max contract last year, she could be on a minimum contract next year. Because she is she worth the drama? Is she worth the drama? Is her play worth the fact that she's going to smack at least 4 people in the head a season, and she is going to cause one national crisis?
The lasting image from that chaotic game won't be the physical moments, the dramatic complaints to the referees, or the sneaky shoulder bump near the sideline. What fans will remember is the irony of someone spending so much energy trying to get into an opponent's head, only to watch that same opponent deliver a dominant double-double, win by a huge margin, and send the other team into an early off-season. It became a perfect warning for anyone thinking about starting a public feud without having the basketball to back it up. At this level, personal grudges, trash talk, and social media drama mean very little once the clock starts. In the end, the scoreboard gets the final word. And this time,